Okay, here we are with the lesson notes for chapter 1 that is due on Friday, August 14, 15, 16, August 16. So let's get started. We're going to look at some math notes. Point slope form of a line. We are going to look at midpoint and distance, some review stuffs that we need to practice. So make sure that you have your math sketchbook out and that you're writing these notes into your math sketchbook and that you're following along. So, like I said before, first part, point slope form of a line. Very useful form for the equation of a line. A line with a slope of m represents slope that passes through the point xy can be written like this. So the parts that get substituted into the equation are the ones that I am underlining right now. We replace the y1, the m, and the x1, and the rest of it stays exactly as is. So why is this called the point slope form? Compare this to the slope intercept form. Well, the reason it's called point slope is what we need is one point and one slope to plug in, and we are ready to go. In slope intercept form, what we need, that is, if you can't remember, y equals mx plus b. And you recall the parts that we plug in are the slope and the intercept. If we know those, we're ready to go with an equation. So let's practice one of these. We'll practice some more in class. Number 61, we've got find the point slope form of the line that has this slope and passes through this point. So for A, basically we take that slope and this point and plug it all in. So y minus our y from our point, which is -3, equals m, which is 3/5, and then x minus our x, 10. And that's it, pretty much. We can rearrange the format. If we're asked to put it in slope intercept form, it's nice to clean this up and make it say y plus 3 instead, but aside from that, that's it. That's the basic. Okay, moving to the next one, midpoint. You need to remember how to find the midpoint given our coordinates of point A and B. It is the idea of finding the average, because if I were to draw a box around this little thing right here and take a look at our x and y, the distance between our x's is this length right here. And the distance between our y's is this length right here. So to find the point in the middle, I want to find the middle of my x. So if I add my two x values together and divide by 2, that finds the middle, the average. And if I do the same thing with the y, that finds the middle or the average. So let's give this a try. Our x's average together. So 3 plus 15 divided by 2. This is going to create my new x. And then I'm trying to find my new y. The y is right there. 3 plus 12 divided by 2. Simplify each of these and we get our new midpoint. Midpoint M will be 9 and 7.5 or 7.5. It is okay to have a partial, a decimal or a fraction in a point. Sometimes they don't exactly land on a corner on the graph paper. Okay, the last one, distance formula. This is basically doing Pythagorean theorem because here's A and B. That's the hypotenuse on a right triangle where This is the x length side and this is the y length side, so it's very, very similar. So to apply this, we're going to find the square root of our difference between our x's. Here's our x's, so 15 minus 3 and square it. Add that to the difference between our y's. Don't worry about the y1 and y2 and x1 and x2, just as long as if you started in the first one with b and followed with a, the number from, you need to repeat that same thing. Start with b and move to a. So 12 minus 3, and then you will be all set. So let's simplify that. We've got 15 minus 3 is 12, and that squared is 144. And let's add that to 12 minus 3, 9, and square that, and that's 81. And so put those two together, and we've got 225, and the square root there is 15. So that's the length of that line. Okay, that's it. Bye.